Today I'm on CI Living.
All right, all right. That was some old school music from Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald. This is it. I love that song. 1979 that song came out. Just and still good. Just a still good song. And then of course you heard Ebony and Ivory. That was Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. And actually that song was on Paul McCartney's Tug of War album. I don't know if it was on. I'll have to look it up and see if that song was also on one of Stevie Wonder's album. I'll look at that later. Because you're listening to 90.1 FM, WEFT, with your girl Renee Angela, and I am in a Zen state. I am sitting here inhaling. And let's know, I'm not inhaling the bad stuff. I'm inhaling the good stuff, you guys. Lavender, orange, vanilla, and Roman chamomile in a base of jojoba oil. Oh my gosh, and it is heavenly scents in this studio here. And I am so very honored and just excited because I am bringing you a wonderful being. I just love her energy. When she walked in here, I just knew I loved her energy. Sara Holmes from Botanical Healing Arts and Massage. She is also a teacher and a licensed massage therapist and so much more. Just an all-around wonderful person. And I'm sitting here. She gave me a little thing about her sanctuary that's in Effingham. And oh my gosh, I feel like I need to go there now when you look at it. But botanicalhealingarts.com is the website. Sara, how are you this AM?
I am fabulous. Thank you for having me here this morning. I appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you for coming in and talking with us as we do episode 4 of the Health and Soulful Being series. We are going to get you down to the essentials, and that's oils. That's what I'm talking about, as well as some other things. You never know what we're going to talk about. Like I said, you never know what I'm going to say or play. So that's me, though. Anyway, we're going to go right into this as we go into this nice Zen state as we continue our Health and Soulful Being series. And like I said, I've got so many things in the works, and it's just coming out and working in a very nice flow. I love the flow that things are going in with this television series that you can see at 9:30 p.m. Sunday evenings on UPTV, Channel 6 for those of you who have Comcast, and Channel 99 for those of you AT&T Uverse watchers out there. And then, of course, they're typed live in the studios, the West Studios here, 8:15 a.m. practically every week. I know definitely for the next 3 weeks it'll be every week. So be on the lookout for all of those episodes coming in, Health and Soulful Being. Let's get things started with you, Miss Sara. I gotta move this thing out the way so I can see you.
There, I'll scoot over so
there
I can see
we go.
you.
We can see each other. That's right. We've got to connect. So we're going to jump right in here and just kind of give us a little bit of background and let the folks out there know about you and how long you've been working on these different aspects. And so just give us a little background information.
I actually started being interested in aromatherapy through gardening.
Okay.
My grandma was a huge herb gardener, and she was half Cherokee Indian, and so she did a lot of kind of natural healing methods with the grandkids, and so she showed us a lot of things that could be done with plants. And so I decided when I first had my home I wanted a herb garden, and so I started making some just basic tinctures and infusions and that kind of thing, and with just herbs. And then I realized there were essential oils, and that just opened up a whole new world, and I decided that I wanted to get education in that. So I went to 2 primary sources for my aromatherapy education. One was the Atlantic Institute of Aromatherapy in Tampa, Florida, with Scylla Shepherd-Hanger, and she is probably one of the most well-known and respected aromatherapists in the United States. And then we also, I studied with Beverly, she remarried, so I'm trying to think what her new last name is. But it was von Marksphere when I went to school there, and it was West Coast Institute of Aromatherapy in British Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
And so I recently just did some studying with Andrea Bouget in St. Petersburg, Florida. And aromatherapy is kind of a profession where you're, as is massage, where you're constantly learning new
Right.
things. And so we're learning from different mentors all the time and sharing information. And that's basically, I think the purpose of us having all of these wonderful natural healing remedies that, were given to us with this beautiful earth that we are to share. And
that we've been sharing for thousands of years.
Yes, 80% of all the people in the world still use plants as medicine. So it is extremely natural and just what everybody should add part of it to their life.
Yes,
anyway.
as the alternative modalities. So,
Yeah.
yes, to bring in that. I think it's kind of a connection and a oneness with the earth when you bring in that kind of those herbs, and I think it realigns us and rebalances us in with the attuning to the earth and all that it has to offer. So
it definitely does. It's part of a holistic health, body, mind, spirit.
yes,
And it does bring you into a oneness, as you mentioned.
yes. As I just got that harmony
Yes.
that I have been inhaling harmony today.
Yes.
And I already feel very calm and very relaxed, and I was on edge, like going crazy for the last hour. Matter of fact, the last 2 hours, because if y'all heard me in the 6 o'clock hour, I needed coffee. And I usually don't. I'm usually on a natural high, but I needed coffee in the 6 o'clock hour. And so now I've got aromatherapy in the 8 o'clock hour. So people can see what today has brought me. Anyway, let's get into some different things. For the people out there who aren't aware of what you can do with the herbs, let's just get down to the basics. What is an essential oil?
Okay, an essential oil.
And infusion.
Okay.
Because you brought up that word too, and that makes me think
An
about
essential oil is the aromatic parts of the plant. So that can be any part of the plant where the aroma is concentrated. And so it can be the roots, it can be the flower, it can be the seeds, the leaves, the bark, or even the resin in the case of like frankincense and myrrh, two of the most famous essential oils. And we use all of those parts of the plant, and then they're extracted through either various methods like steam distillation, CO2 extraction, maceration for citrus fruits.
Okay.
This time of year, your oranges, lemons, grapefruits, all of those just pop because,
Right.
Everything's so fresh and springy, and everybody's wanting to do spring cleaning.
Yes.
And so, those essential oils really are vibrant during this time of year. And so, all of those are easily accessed, and there's several places here in Champaign-Urbana that you can purchase essential oils, and so they're easy for people to get. Now, an infusion is something that you make with your own fresh herbs, and that you would just fill a nice glass bowl. You always want to use glass, Pyrex, something like that.
Okay.
And then you just pour steaming water over it and cover it and let it steep for probably a couple of hours.
Okay.
And then you strain it through cheesecloth and put it in bottles, and you can use it in your bath to rinse your hair. And rosemary and peppermint are two of my favorites for doing that because, like you said, in the 6 o'clock morning, I need a little reviving. Yes, and peppermint and rosemary are the ones that help me do that.
Yes.
So yeah, I use those in shampoo and wake up shower gel. So.
Well, while we're talking about shampoo, what are some of the other uses for essential oils while we're talking about shampoos?
Essential oils can be used, the three basic ways are for physical ailments. And so like if you have stomach distress, ginger essential oil is fabulous, and you can apply it at wrist points or through massage on your abdomen, and it will absorb into the bloodstream and help calm upset stomach. There's several oils that are good for different
actually
things.
used a lot of ginger when I was going through chemo. We
Yes.
just start getting
Yes.
that nauseous feeling. So
Yeah.
ginger tea.
Yeah, ginger and peppermint and lemon are the three favorites for me for nausea issues. And then you can use them for emotional healing. So let's say, you know, we're having trouble focusing, and so rosemary, peppermint, and some lime or lemon, either one, would really be a good focus blend, like to help people concentrate on their concentrate on their
because I need the concentration.
And so then when you move past emotional, then spiritual. A lot of people, you know, many churches use essential oils and incenses as part of their
rituals.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just part of history. And so you can use these, like I have a meditation spray here because I do some meditation myself.
Okay.
And so, you know, you can use the wood oils are wonderful for that, like sandalwood or frankincense.
Okay.
I also like to throw some bergamot in there, which is Italian citrus fruit.
I love that. I put it in my hair oil.
Yes, oh it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent.
Yeah.
And so there's just lots of different things you can do. If you have like a sprain or something like that, you can use an oil called Heliochrysum italicum and German chamomile, and put it on like a 4x4, blended in some jojoba, or if you don't have jojoba, olive oil is a great alternative, organic olive oil, and put it on, blend it, probably in 1 teaspoon you would probably use 2 drops of each, and apply it on a 4x4, make yourself a compress, and it will help. A little arnica in there would be good too, but it will help relieve the swelling and the pain, and make you more comfortable, and help your body heal itself faster.
Yes, and that's what we are all talking about, healing itself. You mentioned jojoba and olive oil, and this is one of the things where I think a lot of people get messed up about the essential oils, because they should be submitted in a base.
Yes, they should.
And so those are some of the base oils, right?
Right. They are carrier oils that are pure vegetable oils.
Yes, and why do we use the carrier oils?
Because it actually is better. Our skin will absorb the essential oils much more quickly and efficiently if we use a base oil than it will if we actually just use the oils neat on the skin. And olfaction, or just breathing inhalation, is the only way that you really should use the essential oils straight out of the bottle. And you can use them in a diffuser. If you have a cool mist humidifier, you can use them that way. A lot of people just put a few drops on a cotton ball so that they can inhale it through the day.
Yeah.
So there's lots of simple ways. A few drops on your shower floor. You know, you can use those simple methods every day just to help yourself.
All right, goodness, all of this. Okay, my gosh, so much. I was looking at your website a few days ago, and while we're talking about spring cleaning, 'cause you had a article about like what to use for spring cleaning and laundry and all of that kind of stuff. So kind of give us a little bit of advice as we are cleaning out the closets for the spring and cleaning out our homes and airing it out and opening up the windows for the spring. What are some of the
It's so easy to be natural, and it's so much less expensive than buying over-the-counter cleaning products, because it basically takes, you know, white vinegar, some baking soda, and maybe a little bit of borax, and you are on your way with the essential oils. You can, and the jojoba can be used as furniture polish with essential oils in it.
I didn't know that.
Yes, so you can use a little bit of jojoba with like if you wanted to put some Atlas cedar wood to give it a nice woodsy scent, you could do that, and give a nice shine to your good furniture.
Okay.
You can also freshen tennis shoes, closets. Just take like a cup of baking soda and add probably, I would say 20-25 drops of essential oils. And I like to mix them. I don't like to just stay with one oil, kind of create a synergy of 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so I would probably use like maybe a pine and an orange or grapefruit, something that would be real fresh, and then maybe add a wood too, like a citrus, and you can sprinkle that, put it in like a sugar container, and sprinkle it on your carpet to refresh all your carpets.
Oh, all right now.
You can stick it in your tennis shoes and refresh your tennis shoes, and which this time of year they get a workout.
Yes,
so,
they do.
So all those things are really easy. Glass top containers, vinegar and water. Very easily done, and your essential oils and citrus oils are always the most popular, but a little lavender can kind of help add some zen to your cleaning routine.
Yeah.
Or if you need invigorated, throw some rosemary in there. But yeah, very, very effective cleaning and very inexpensive.
Okay. What about wood floors?
Wood floors, actually, I usually stay with, I just kind of mist a big duster, just a room duster, and then I just go over them lightly and just kind of use the dust method.
Okay, all right, cool. Ah, goodness, I'm looking at one that says assembling, and let's see if we can open it up. I opened it up on my other computer. But assembling your first aid
kit,
yeah. So I'm trying to open it up.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere without,
What's
probably at least 10 essential oils with me, so.
All right. And what should the rest of us put in our little first aid kit?
Well,
just to kind of start off.
Yep, the number one oil you want to always have with you is lavender.
Okay.
And the reason for that is lavender has a variety of uses and has, for millennium, but it is anti-inflammatory, so if you, get a bumper or bruise or something, it's going to help to soothe that.
Okay.
If you have a bug bite, it's analgesic, so it's going to take away that pain or itch or whichever it is. And if you get a burn, it also helps with some just basic healing, and so it will help to renew the skin cells and get the healing process started within your own body. So lavender is a great place to start. Then I would say I would probably next in a kit want the Heliochrysum italicum, because if you're traveling, you definitely, might get some bumps and bruises, scrapes, that kind of thing, and it's wonderful for skin injuries. Then I would recommend ginger to be in your kit, because somebody, gets car sick.
That's right, motion sickness.
Yes, motion sickness. Peppermint would also be okay. Peppermint's a lot less expensive than ginger essential oil, and so peppermint might just even do the trick. And a lot of times just smelling lemon, which is so clean, somebody that's kind of nauseated will, that will help a great deal too. And then probably some bug repellents if you're headed outside, camping.
Especially now a time when campers are getting out there.
Yes, lemon tea tree and lemon eucalyptus are both excellent for this time of year. Atlas cedar wood. I make a blend I call mosquito beater that has a little bit of both those oils, Atlas cedar wood and patchouli in it. Okay. And that really seems to help keep the insects away, and so it's very, very helpful. So yeah, you can, with just like 10 basic oils, you can really do a lot for yourself if you're away from home and, you're not convenient to run to the pharmacy or something. Right. So help yourself, empower.
That's right, exactly, because the body likes to heal itself many, many times. I know we've already kind of talked on this, but we're just going to kind of backtrack and just defining aromatherapy and how it is utilized in today's culture and yesterday's culture.
Okay, well, aromatherapy has basically, in our culture, kind of been not given its full due because of the commercialization of
Yeah.
aromatherapy. And aromatherapy truly isn't just about aroma or scent. It is, it connects with the limbic portion of the brain. The plants have chemicals that they actually release. They will trigger, like lavender that was in
Yeah.
the Harmony blend, actually causes the release of serotonin. And there's many research studies that show this. And so they know that lavender, for the most part, will help people to calm. And not everyone will it work for. There's different oils that, some people, it's just like all things that are holistic. Not one thing works for each person.
Right.
But overall, lavender should be helpful.
And honestly, even just in the modern medicine,
Right,
not
not
all pills work for
That's true.
everybody. So.
And these are excreted by the body naturally, which makes it wonderful. But aromatherapy is the use of essential oils for holistic healing. So mind, body, and spirit. Again, you're addressing all three things. You never leave one out. And so when lavender is doing its thing for your cut or bite, it's also calming you. It's also kind of aligning your whole energy system, and as it works on all the chakras. And so it's truly
So it kind of relaxes that fear mechanism.
Right.
And then, so you don't go into that fight or flight
yes,
type of
exactly. Yes,
thought
it is.
process, and releasing the cortisol, and
Yeah, it does. It helps with all those things. And aromatherapy is probably one of the allies that people have in this stressful world. It's something that everybody can do. It's inexpensive when compared to just even over-the-counter things. And one small bottle will last a person 6 months at least, and sometimes, depending on how often they use it, up to a year. And it's just very cost efficient and very effective for many uses. So since you have a multiple range of things that you can use it for, and that's part of the beauty. But yeah, it's aromatherapy through, like in history, as you mentioned, has been used for everything from religious rituals to healing. They used it for grieving. Rose is the most famous essential oil for grief. And sweet marjoram, cypress, those are also very effective. But grief these days can be more than just the loss of a loved one.
Right.
It can be losing a job, having to move your home.
especially in this state right now where we're in this kind of recession, depression.
Oh, yes.
You see a lot of that right now, where the grief is from losing a home or losing a job. It's not so much losing a family member.
Right.
Even though, we have grieved about that with the recent rash of, of stuff. But yes, it's coming in so many different areas now
that's true.
I think some people don't even realize we're going through grief. It's more of a shock treatment, but it's still grief.
Yes, and a lot of times during a massage therapy session, that'll be one of the things that will come out is your clients will share something, I felt like I needed this massage because, I've been going through a really stressful time, and so you kind of get an idea of what essential oils might be helpful to them at this time in their life. And so in my work, that's what I try to do is custom blend for the person that's on the table or the person that is in my office or whoever I'm working with. It's see what is going on with them, and if there's some way that I can help them to feel better.
Yes, and massage therapy and aromatherapy seem to kind of almost go hand in hand.
They do.
I see a lot of massage therapists now doing that, using some of those essential oil blends to help with their clients for different purposes, whether it's to energize them or to calm them down. And matter of fact, the last massage I had, I could smell the aroma going, and so I knew I was sitting here like, oh, she's got this in it, picking out these oils. And so it's now seemed like it's becoming more commonplace of having that aromatherapy in conjunction with that massage therapy. Has it always been like that, do you know? Or is it
not
just
as
a new
much. No, it's becoming more prevalent, and I think it's because there's more education available. I know I will be teaching at Parkland almost 10 years now, and in aromatherapy.
Okay.
And so we've been doing, educating in this area for quite some time, and mostly for massage therapists, but also for the community.
Yeah.
And, Parkland also has whole health lectures that we do that have, every second Tuesday, some sort of complementary therapy for an hour.
I've been to a couple of those.
And so it's really nice when, it's always hard to just pick one thing. I really see myself more as a complementary therapist because, or an integrative therapist, I guess would be more appropriate, but because I do use sometimes meditation with clients, I use essential oils, massage, energy work. It just kind of depends on what is needed at the time for that particular client. And so that's why we have to kind of keep learning and looking to the past to guide us into the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we were talking about education, and you were mentioning your classes, and so tell us about some of the classes that you offer, and do you have any upcoming classes that's not just for licensed massage therapists, but just for community-based?
We do. We have one that I'm really excited about. This is the first time it's going to be offered. It is at Parkland College, and it's July 20th, and it will be from 8:30 in the morning until 5, and it's called the Wellness Garden. And what we're going to do there is actually make infusions, make tinctures, make some herbal teas and different things from natural plant material.
Okay.
And so that will be a lot of fun for people that enjoy gardening and just connecting with the earth and also bringing that healing that nature has to our bodies.
Yeah.
So that'll be a really neat class. And then the August 23rd class that we're offering is actually probably more for just massage therapists, but the public is can register for Wellness Garden.
Okay.
Professional Ethics is the one on August 23rd.
Okay.
And so it's more for massage therapists.
All right, so all you licensed massage therapists or people that's in that field, hey, now listen up.
Yep, so we will have that. And then at the Retreat House, June 29th and 30th, we're going to be doing a gardening weekend.
Okay.
We're going to make some garden scrubs and a garden lotion bar, so that, like, if you get, few nasty scratches from your rose bush, you can, have your little handy healing stick and put some nice beeswax, coconut oil, and essential oils on there. Usually tea tree and lavender, just to kind of get the healing started. So that's coming up as well. So we have a lot of different classes we do. We do essential oils for emotional health, aromatherapy for body workers, which is a 3-day class.
Okay.
We have complementary and therapeutic healthcare. That's a regular class. It's a full semester class that we offer in health professions. And
some of these classes, or most of these classes, you can get the continual education credits
Right.
as well if you're in that field.
Yes, for massage therapists, and I believe they're also approved for estheticians.
Okay.
And then I also do teaching at Lakeland College for continuing ed too, if somebody's closer to that area.
Okay.
So they can just call me, and if they have a need, and we can try to get their education needs met.
All right.
Or
And
somebody
speaking
just
of contacting you, how do we contact you?
Well, the best way is actually through email, which you can just go to my website.
Which is what I did.
Yes. And, but people can call me too if they want to call my cell phone. That's usually the best way to reach me, which I realized I walked out the door without this morning, which means I didn't use my focus oil. But yes, you could call me. It's 621-9103.
All right.
And so you could call me also.
And the website, once again, is botanicalhealingarts.com. Now, you brought some goodies, so let's discuss some of these goodies.
Okay, this one is called Lemon Zen.
Uh-oh.
And we made it for, it was kind of derived for a need for uplifting.
Okay.
A lot of people that are in the stress mode tend to have not serious depression, but just, a little cloud over their head.
Yeah.
And so this has an essential oil called Melissa, which is actually lemon balm.
Okay.
And then we mixed it with lemongrass and lemon rind. So it's 3 kinds of lemon, so that's why we called it lemon zen. So I'll let you smell it and see what you think.
Woo!
But we use it usually in a diffuser or a spray because lemongrass.
Oh my gosh, folks, you. Oh goodness, you gotta smell this. If you love lemon, Lemon Zen is for you. I'm telling you, and I love lemon, so I put lemon in everything.
It is very. I like it myself. It's
my
very
gosh,
uplifting.
this feels. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you like it. And then one of the other big requests we get is people can't sleep.
Yeah. My daughter, me.
Yes, so once we get people, revived with the focus blend, then we have to calm them down, and so we have a linen spray.
So see now, you done brought me up. Now I'm going to get down with the Lavender Dreams Linen Mist.
Yes. And so you just spray that on your linens. You can do a little mist and inhalation for yourself.
I think I'm a little woozy.
And it just helps to kind of calm you. And then this third spray is a meditation spray.
Now this is what I need because I need to get back to meditation, and I've been having the hardest time focusing on meditation.
And that is really grounding.
Which one? Sandalwood? I can smell that sandalwood.
Yes,
Guys, this is really good. Yes, meditation. Yes.
And it helps, and that's something I try to start my
Yes.
day with every day is some meditation just to get myself centered
Yes.
so I can get out the door and do what I need to do.
All right.
And then I brought you one of the healing sticks, and this is made with beeswax and coconut oil
Oh, I love
and
coconut oil.
jojoba. And then you add your essential oils, and
Okay.
that particular one has tea tree, rosemary, and lavender in it.
Okay, so this is the one you
Yeah, and
like
so,
put
but you
on
can
it.
use it on elbows and ankles and
Yeah.
different things for moisturizing, just to, in summer when sandal weather and,
Right.
bare arms, it's nice to have just soft skin and have
Yeah.
no synthetics in it, no parabens,
Right.
So everything that we teach in like the aromafacials class and all the cleaning classes, everything is made with all natural products so that there are no preservatives. I just figure that if you use just all natural, then you need to discard it anyway. Foods that are meant to keep forever are not good for us,
Right.
and either are cosmetic products. So you don't. Nature didn't intend for everything to last forever,
Right.
so we need to get rid of all of the preservative things that we're using, and so I don't use a preservative base in most of my things. So
that would make the shelf life
typically about 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
still a fairly long time.
it is,
So-
and you just make a new batch. Like I said, it's not that expensive. Like
Yeah.
we charge $12 for this size, and that's going to last somebody probably all of the 6 months.
Yes.
That it's great for them. So
Wonderful.
yeah, so it's a lot of fun to make your own things too. Again, it empowers you that you can do this for yourself
Yes.
and your family, your friends.
Absolutely.
And so it just makes it, one of those things that you just can't keep it to yourself.
Right. No, you can't. I
Yeah.
do that all the time. I'm always blending something and then I just give it away. And
Yeah,
then half the time I'm like, oh, I should have kept some for myself.
yes, I was gonna say that you always want to have a little bit
Yeah.
in stock for yourself.
Absolutely. Well, Sarah, thank you so very much for coming in and talking about the essentials when it comes to the oils and everything else. And you know what? We're going to have to bring you back at a later time and have you mix up some stuff.
We'll bring focus. next
Yes, maybe we'll come to you and then have you focus us all. So anyway, Sara Holmes, Botanical Healing Arts and Massage. Botanical Healing Arts and Massage, and her website is botanicalhealingarts.com. Check it out. Visit her at some of the even the classes, if you will. And hey, let's continue on. Thank you, folks, for participating and listening in for the Health and Soulful Being episode 4. Like I said, it should be aired. If it doesn't air on Sunday, that's coming up, it'll be definitely the next Sunday, 9:30 p.m. But I'm actually going to also put it up on my YouTube, Renee Angela, and you can always go to my YouTube and you will find all the current episodes of Health and Soulful Being. Sara Holmes, thank you so very much for joining me. Thank you so much. And we are going to continue. Next week we are bringing in, let me see. Beads and Botanicals are going to come in and talk about medicinal herbs. So we're still on this herb kick, but that's okay. So 8:15 next week. Join us for a new episode of Health and Soulful Being. You are listening to 90.1 FM, WEFT, with your girl Renee Angela. And let's see here. We're going to get you